Hey everybody. Tonight we're gonna go back to painting. Uh, just what we always do. Um, and hopefully it'll be a good time. But we'll see. Yeah, today's Sunday, so that means that Monday's coming, and I don't like that at all. I mean, nobody ever does, do they? Yep. There's Frank trying to get some love in. I want you to know that his head is wet. His head is wet. Hey, you short ass bitch. Hope you had a good Sunday. Looked like you did. Looks like you got some books in, from what I understand. Not books in, you bought some books. Yep. The thing about half-price books is that you can't leave out of there without getting some books. That's the rule. I'm pretty sure. You know, it's just something you just don't do. I think it's a blasphemy, actually. Well, that's sad. Well, I hope it wasn't bad news for Maisie. You know? Hope it wasn't anything horrible. Because that would be a sad time. No. Looks like I don't have room, Frank. I wonder why. Right, give me just a second. Enjoy the music and... Alright. Looks like I forgot to actually put some paper in my... And I also had to get a cup of water. Alright, Frank, you're getting in the way soon. Sorry, buddy. But I need the space. That's how it's gonna be. The brain just couldn't figure out how it works. I don't know how it works, actually. So, there's that. Don't. Just listen to me, dude. Hold on. There you go. There's you some more room. we'll get this up here so we can see the knot mirror we're working with. Go over and switch over to painting one here. Alright, so I have two that I'm thinking about, and I'm not sure which one. Oh my god, some of this is really bad. Anyways, I was really struggling. I crave to paint, Father. Please, let me paint. I was thinking about doing this two-headed Eden. Or this Roper. And where I haven't done it in a while, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the Roper. This thing leak? Cool. I gotta go away again because this thing leaks. Okay, let's try this again. So this thing doesn't leak. Let me just dab up this water, because, you know, water and electronics don't really work out too well, as you know. As some of you may know. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I could paint the Eden, right? Like I know I could. But it's been a while, right? Like it's been a while and I want to get back into it. So what I gotta do is I gotta start slow again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint this guy. Alright. This Roper. Now, the thing about this Roper is that they show him as just like a bland color. Right? And I don't know. I don't know if I want that. You know? I don't know if I want to just I don't know if I just want to paint him just one color. So I'm looking for some inspiration here real quick, because I'm gonna have to use my phone for this, because I don't know, just like just an all brown color to me doesn't feel good. I don't know. It's just not. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure I was gonna go brown, right? Like, but to me, he's not brown. To me, he's he's more of a purple color. And the thing is a roper, I've used multiple times in campaigns, and we'll talk about what they are here in just a second. Because if you've never come across one, you've got no stories. But if you come across one, you remember what a roper is. And that's mostly because they're terrifying. See there, look at that. Terrifying. Anything with tentacles, I think, is terrifying. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a scary time. So instead of going for brown, because I was gonna go for brown, I'm probably gonna go purple, I think. Purple. I'm gonna go for, this is a shade, so I'm not gonna use that yet. Let's see here. What do we got? I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna show it. Alien purple. That's where this shit is at. Alright, so we put down the coat first. Let's... If you can hear my chair, I apologize. Let's go ahead and thin this baby out. If you're kind of new to painting, like me, I've been reading, and you should have your paint the consistency of melted ice cream, is what they're claiming. So we'll see here if I can get melted ice cream. Okay. All right. Let's move it a little closer so I don't have to struggle so much. All right. Anyways, so ropers, the reason they're so scary to most D&D groups is not because, well, I mean, they do look scary and intimidating, but that's not exactly why. The ropers live in caves, like deep underground recesses, right? And they're, if you know, like in the animal kingdom, you know how in the real animal kingdom there are ambush type predators. Well, a roper is an ambush predator. See, so like, for example, if you were going into a cave and a roper was present, I'm gonna make everybody roll a perception, because if a roper isn't activated, moving, or trying to kill you, it looks exactly like a stalagmite. There's no difference between it and a stalagmite. It just looks like some rock, right? So you're in a dungeon, right? And let's see here. Is this, there we go. You're gonna focus. You're in a dungeon, and You're hiding, you're sneaking along. You lean against stalagmite, you know, the ones on the ground, and you lean against it for cover, you know, to hide. And the next thing you know, some tentacles whip out, wrap around you, and pull you to it, and it nom-noms on you. Exactly what a roper is. And every time that I introduce them, it's a surprise. Because my party forgets, usually, about them before we play again. And it feels good, you know? It's a good tool to have in your DM book. And the thing is they're pretty hardy. I wouldn't do just one, though. I would put them far away where they can't reach each other. Because, I mean, there's nowhere in the DM's guide that says this, or anything that I've ever read. But two of these, I don't think would work together. But they could live in the same area. Is this really gonna do? You're gonna. But yeah, I think they would live in the same area. Definitely. I just don't think that they could be within reach of each other, because I imagine ropers would eat one another alive. At least that's what I think. I switched paintbrushes because that one was too stiff, and I need to do something about that. But I actually don't fucking know what to do about that, because, again, I need to read up on it. Frank finally gave up, and he's asleep in the chair beside me because he realized there's no room up here. He probably thinks that I don't love him anymore, which is not the case. Frank is my favorite son. Actually, let's fix that. You know, ropers just may like Fifth Avenue bars. If you've never eaten a Fifth Avenue bar, you don't know what one is, go out and find you a goddamn Fifth Avenue bar. It was made in the 1930s. Super old. No one told me this. This is just something that I surmise. Are the people that eat them? Are the people that know about them? Candy bar for old people. Just fucking ancient. Remember when chocolate was made? Kind of people, alright? But it's a less, like I said earlier when talking to somebody else, it's a less angry Butterfinger. Most definitely. I've been on the search for days in this town, and finally found one. Well, a box of them at a Shell gas station. And no, Michael wasn't down Madison. He just told me where to look, and that's how I found them. But yeah, it's one of my favorite candy bars of all time. Just Fifth Avenue bars smack. Slap? Slap. It's slap, isn't it? I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. They smack, slap, they bang. They're just the best candy bar I've ever eaten in my life. And I found them. And I bought 2 king-size ones and brought them home. One is already gone. The other, I think, we're planning to devour at some point tonight. I actually look like this right here when I see a Fifth Avenue bar. Like, this is literally what I turn into. just a goddamn monster. Anyways, my justification for this roper being purple. Let's get there. I believe in my head that they, like an octopus, can change color, right? So in my head, it seems almost alien, right? Like they seem almost alien to me. So it's like they can just change color, and this is their natural color, is purple. Then again, like every other fucking thing out there, you can paint your roper whatever color you want. Of course, there's people out there like, excuse me, but the official color of ropers is brown, and this is why. And that's cool, man. That's cool. You stick with your brown ropers. I'll do me. Just leave me the fuck alone. And I'll leave you the fuck alone. I'll eat my Fifth Avenue bar, and you'll eat a disgusting Butterfinger. You'll be wrong, but it's fine. I can't see shit. Give me a minute. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. I think you can see fine, but I can't. So I'm going to amp this up a bit. Well, what if you don't? What if you fly? Because again, maybe this is telling, you know, maybe this is like, you like Fifth Avenue bars because you're an old person and my sight is failing. Or maybe, just maybe, the lighting's bad in this room. Careful around the eyes, Patrick Johnson. Don't fuck them up. You haven't even got a chance to fuck them up yet, so... Alright. I think I've already underestimated how much purple paint this is going to take. I also underestimated how shitty these crevices are going to be. That's okay. That's what's learning for, right? Right? That's what the learning process is for, I assume? I guess? Alright. Get some more. Okay. I already ran out of paint, man. Yeah, but I really like running these guys in campaigns. And I mean, I think the people that I play with know that now. And I mean, I think they expect to see one. But the thing is they're just so bad it doesn't matter. You know, I mean, it's not like shock value is gonna go away. Because it's not. They're just to the right level of party, the right number of ropers versus people. It can be really, really, really scary, you know? So just consider that. If you've not used one, you should. What I like to do is I put them in a room with these other things that like stick on the ceiling, and their main move, they've only got one move, and you know they can barely be seen too, is they drop out of the ceiling and just hit the player in the head real hard, like piercing damage. And it's then you've got to make them wary on two fronts, you know, on the ground and on the ceiling. I've never put a roper on the ceiling, but now I'm going to, because what the fuck, that would be so cool. Just be like, oh, well, the tentacles pull you up and you're in the sky and you're dying. Oh no. Yeah, I like that a lot. What's going to be interesting is I have a pre-mixed shade for this purple. Like it's just a, because most shade is just black, right? Like that's what people use, just black shade. And for these streams I've been making my own color, but cool, I hit the eye anyways. But this is like, it's just a violet shade. So I'm curious to see what it will make the roper look like at the end, right? Because it might be really cool. Or it might go to hell, and that's fun too. Oh god. Okay. Okay. It was this or Elden Ring, and I'm not in the mood for Elden Ring. Elden Ring's a really good game. But I mean, like, right now everybody's playing it. So I get... I mean, it's not why I'm playing it. It's just not... I'm not in the mood for it. Because it's the first Dark Souls game I've ever played. And, like, I get the appeal of learning bosses and fighting them over and over again until you win. Because I mean, like, just to be fair, I did that with World of Warcraft, so it's like, you know, I get it. I did that, so, but I'm not, I don't know, dude. Sometimes I feel like those bosses win because of cheese. Like, it doesn't have a lot of bugs in it, but when it cuts through a wall and kills me or something like that, I don't believe that's a feature of the game. I call that, it's actually a feature called bullshit. So that's what I think it is. Just so you know. There's not a game out there that's not immune to it. Like, there's not a perfect game. There's not. I want you to know that this has to be the most annoying thing I've painted in a while. I regret picking this. Mostly because of all these cracks and crevices. It's a little annoying. Just don't like it. I mean, it looks like we got its body painted minus the gross ass tentacles. So let's go ahead and paint the gross ass tentacles. Even the texture of the tentacles are pain in my ass. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, is the underside smooth or is it not? Like, is it ribbed? Or is it not? Like, what the fuck's going on here? And I hate myself for that joke. It's fine though. It's fine. Nothing about a roper I don't think is for pleasure. I mean, like, I don't look at this thing and think smash. I don't. I don't. Oh, I did forget a spot. Now, what I don't like about this purple, it feels like it's not sticking to the mini as it should. But I mean, I also broke a rule too. Normally, before I get on here, I kind of wash the mini off when you get it out of the packaging, but I did not do that. I'm missing some here. Okay, let's see. This is not working out. I mean, it might work out. I don't. I just don't like the way this purple is sticking, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. But we'll see. Because, I mean, it might just take a few coats. I don't know if I get to use this roper in the next campaign I use or not. I'm running Rime of the Frost Maiden, and they have a chance to go into caves, so I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna show up. Or guys, like I might have more than one, because like I said, usually more than one roper is a scary time. When you're low level, actually just more than one anything can be a bad time, except goblins, because goblins are just really bad at being a game. Oh, cool, I got some purple on me. That's what I like to do. Alright. Another tentacle down. Oh, God, so many. It's fucking purple too. It's like just... Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's fine though. But yeah, I don't know. I think that, yeah, this is one of my favorite monsters to use. Another favorite monster I like to use will always be a Mind Flayer. They're just mean and scary, and they stick a tentacle up your eyeball and suck out your brain. So, like, what's not to like about that? You know? They like to nom brains. And they're just really fun to play as a DM. And then sticking those with something called Intellect Devourers, which are little creatures with brains on feet that can jump in and take over a character, is really cool. Because if you take over, like, let's say, the low intelligence barbarian, and just wipe the floor with the party. Alright. So the next thing we need to do is, I'm not going to touch this or the eye yet. We're going to go back to this brush. I'm pretty sure. And we're going to try one more time to give this brush a chance. And try to do a second layer. Well, we need more goddamn paint. We need to put stopping the paint tips, or the tips of the back of the paintbrushes, in my mouth. Yeah, there we go. That's going on there a lot better. And I'm getting paint all over myself. It's cool. Fine. Start over here. It's starting to eat through the stuff, so. Okay. All right. Let's get this second layer on here. so it can draw. So I can put the other stuff on there. And see what this is gonna look like. Okay. Why did that go faster that time? Is it because I thinned my paint like I was supposed to? Who knows? Who fucking knows? That was just crazy. Or maybe this brush is actually working now. Did I threaten to decommission it? It's probably like, well, Papa Patrick needs to save me, not destroy me. Ooh. My paintbrushes don't talk like that. My paintbrushes actually don't talk. Please don't assume that I hear my paintbrushes. My paintbrushes speak through color. Ooh. I'm sure that's what a real artist would say. I, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure my paintbrushes scream is what they're doing. In pain. And outrage. Like I'm probably committing multiple paintbrush crimes just by looking at them. Honestly.
When you do, you will change the world.
Neat. Hey, I am thirsty, so give me just a second. Oh. Man. I do like... I don't know. I do like ginger ale. Some good shit. Just a good drink. Alright. Got those guys on that side painted up. Okay. Looks like this one is done. We're getting the home stretch of the base layers. Okay. Now, I think that's... Nope, it's not good enough. I forgot some small sections of his body down here. Okay. I think we're good. There. Now, let's get some colors for those teeth. And the rest of his... We'll need that for sure. Dragonfire red. We are gonna need... use a bone for the teeth. So I mean, I know that it's kind of is a strange pick. Oh, he's got 2 layers of teeth there. But I think it'll work out. Because this is going to go dark when we put shader in here, and we will be just doing black shader. Get close to those teeth as possible. Because, you know. But yeah, these things seem more alien to me than they do, like, even for D&D. Because in D&D there's different planes of existence. And I mean, most of you know that. I know that it sounds like I'm mansplaining, but I'm trying not to. But it feels like this lives on another plane of existence, or like if this was introduced into our world, it would just come from goddamn space. I think, at least. A little hard. And it's like I could get a smaller paintbrush, but I think that I can do everything I need to do with one paintbrush usually. There's some like really fucking small things I have that I haven't touched yet. I'm pretty sure would use a paintbrush that would fit perfectly in Madison's hands, honestly. Which means they would be really, really small. Okay. Let's let that dry for a minute. Okay. I don't really want to paint anything else until I get this red done. Okay. Alright. Now, let's get, this is actually called bone. Instead of doing white, I don't think their teeth would be, white, you know. Why? Why did I start shaking like that? Alright. Let me look over this really quickly. Okay. That looks good. Now, here's the thing, is they show it with a like an actual eye, and I don't think that it should have an actual eye. I actually think that this thing only deserves an abyssal black eyeball, honestly. So we gotta go easy and slow here. I think this thing is so alien. Yeah, I don't like it. Like, I wouldn't want to see that thing. because I think that we gotta let that dry for real. Because yeah, like that's just gross. Like that's almost, what are like even? I don't know. I think I like it though. I like it. All right. So the other stuff around it is the base, and normally I get shit on by my friends because I don't paint bases, and that's fair. Because I don't paint bases. It's like, oh, I finished, and you're just like, no, no, you didn't, dude. So we're gonna go with. We're gonna make it brown. Cause I don't know. I just like there's a dungeon stone or a granite that I have, and that's okay. You know, like it's cool, but at the same time, like with these minis, I just like a lot of color, like the things that pop. Let's see if I can. Okay. We got a little brown there that we gotta fix, but we will. Okay. So that's gross, and I don't like it at all. Like, I mean, it's gross. Now, this is the thing that I've never got to try. So normally, I have, you know, a regular fader that I drop in on everything, right? Like some kind of black, but I won't. Um, those other things. All their colors, because I can't, normally I can't mix them right, and they're always wrong. But this time I got this stuff. And it's supposed to be a violet color, like it's really watery, which all shades are. But I can't mix well. So this is what this is gonna be, you know. Oh, darn it. That's still not dry, so give me a second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom while this dries. All right. Okay, it should be dry. now, and I won't get brown all over my hands. But we'll see. I'll do this one more time. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that shades. That's the exact... Oh, well, you couldn't see anything because I wasn't holding it around. Yeah, see? That purple, darker purple in there. It's going to give this shiny, glistening look. And it's going to make it look gross. Alright. So, I just had an idea. What I'm going to do is, while this... Well, no, let's go ahead and do the mouth and teeth real quick while we're at it, because I can do that. One of my friends bought this, and again, it's watery. And the guy was like, hey, you need to make sure that you put some like sticky tack on the bottom of it when you use it, or you'll knock it over. And my friend was like, nah, dude, I got this. I'll be good. Right? Like, you know what I mean? All of us would be like that. We, you know, like, whatever, I'm not going to knock it over. Goes home. First thing that happens. Knocks it the fuck over. Alright. So I don't know if you can see that, but the shader kind of just like makes things really glistening, and it's super wet. Because and then we're gonna do brown wash next. This one I can't dip in though. This is gonna be a little bit harder because I can't hold any part of it now. I'm getting excited because this is near the end. Can't hold any part of it. That's the black. Oh god, that would have been horrible. Okay, all right. Fuck. That would have been just paint the whole bottom black, and just I would fucking just throw myself out a window. I'd be like, I'm done. Good night, everybody. See you later. So what I'm doing down here is brown wash. Okay. Now, back to my idea, because I realized I didn't do that. Well, that's drying up. I'm going to pull up the stats on this monster. Okay. So those of you that see, look at that, I just did it again. Those of you that play, its armor class is 20, which is crazy. Hit points are 93. It can't move but 10 feet, right? So it's a very slow moving creature. But the thing is that you can have 6 tendrils and you can attack them or whatever, and they reach 50 feet, right? So it does not need to move. It just pulls you to them, right? And then the next thing it does is it just bites on you. Just chews on you a lot. And that's how it damages you. But you can knock off a tendril, but it's just really, really hard. Because it's not, let's see. Yeah, it pulls a creature 25 feet. So you have time to kind of like watch out and all of that, but like at the same time it's gonna be a bad time as well, because people have gotta you know, fight against it. And you know, you have other things, because again, you don't want just a roper. You want more than one creature when you fight a roper, because I'm telling you, players versus one roper is not good enough. It's just not. So I think that you should play those with multiple things, but at the same time, a roper can be really, really mean, because you know, people are fighting other things and they don't think to save their friend, or they can't save their friend, and it could be a really bad time. Now, it's still, oh god, like what is wrong with me? Like, ugh. I can't really, I don't have any glue, so I can't glue the base. And it's still drying. Let's see if we can get some of this off here. That's what we'll do. We'll get rid of some of the pulled stuff. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this to the eye, so we can make that glistening and gross. You know what I mean? Just gross as hell. Alright. So, again, there's not much else we can do with this guy tonight. So, let's just take a look at him. And see what we did and what we can do from here. Sorry, this app is messing up on me. Okay, so when he's done drying, god, I'm so disgusting. When he's done drying, probably what I'll do is I'll go over and like run some white highlights, like blotter pink around it, maybe. I don't even know. I actually don't think I will, because I like how dark he is, right? But yeah, there's a scary ass roper. I think that was a good one to start with, in my opinion. But yeah, there he is. He's done. Right, let's go ahead and clean up. We'll switch over to painting 2. Again, tomorrow is Monday, and you know, Mondays are hard. Starting a week's hard. Sometimes you feel like the weekend is gone before you know it. I did this week, you know. It's been a busy weekend. But you know, we have those, right? We don't always get lazy days. And you know, you got to look at the weekend at what it was and what you got done and what you got accomplished, right? And what I got done and accomplished is I got to see my daughter in her play, the Seussical. and see her in a lead role, and I was super impressed and super proud, right? So yes, you know, I didn't get to lay around and not do anything all weekend, but I got to enjoy something that I wouldn't get to see otherwise, or someday may never get to see again, because she will graduate and she will move on with her life. So it's, you know, that's something to look forward to. And I also got to spend some time with some friends, with Courtney, as we watched a movie, and it was a hilarious movie, and we laughed and had some conversation, and I got to see a friend that hadn't come in a while. He only gets to come in once a month, and we just sat around and relaxed. You know, it wasn't a lot we had to do. There wasn't we didn't feel pressure to do anything at all, and it was good. So yeah, I mean, it was a weekend full of people and conversation, and that's sometimes good, right? But you know, I know what it's like to not want to do anything, and then when Sunday hits, it's not a good time. But you can make Monday your Sunday if you really have to. I mean, if you really need that time, you can always do that. You can always take a personal day, because that's becoming a thing more and more now, you know? And that's really cool that you can do that. So yeah, consider, you know, just try to be positive about Monday. It could be a good day. Like, I don't want to say it will be. I'm really grumpy about it, but it should be, you know? Shouldn't be too bad. Because I still have a job, still have my car, still have my house. We're all good. Do need to fix this cable though. It's really tight. That's what she said. But yeah, I mean, you know, you just gotta try to look at it as the best as you possibly can. This is my controller for this. So yeah, I really do appreciate everybody dropping by. Those of you that dropped by for a moment and no more, that's still really cool, you know, to see what I'm up to and give me a moment. Just so you remember, Ulfgar Holderheck's next journal is up. You can listen to it. It's a short one because of what happens in it. It's about 17 minutes long, so you can head over to YouTube, look at that one. Then I'll be doing another one soon, probably, I want to say, this weekend? I usually try to write them during the week and then do them during the weekend. So that's what the goal is there. And go from there. We'll see though. Hope it can work. Courtney and I have to work out the next podcast because that was really fun. I really liked our food videos, and we're not doing those now, but we have a podcast idea. You know, we're doing this podcast, and it gives a lot more things we can talk about and stuff like that other than food. So I think it's a better idea. The food was cool, and we have snack time coming, so you know, whatever. We still have snacks in there. So if you want to send us some snacks or whatever, you can do that too. That would be really cool. Just think about it. And, you know, we do have a Patreon. If you ever want to go and look at that, you can. You can apply to it. Eventually, I'll have better rewards than what I've got right now on the Patreon. But for now, it is what it is. Other than that, it looks like our workstation's clean. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I hope that you find some type of fulfillment in your job. And I'll see you tomorrow when it won't be so calm. And we'll be screaming over Apex. And calling each other just names. So until then, have a good night.